Hello, gamers. We're back with Blueprints. We're back in the Mount Holly estate, and I realized I didn't call it a day on video last time, so I apologize for that. But I did find out you can see the house history. So here was our house day 1. Here was our house day 2. There's the totals if you wanted to see that. 7 new rooms we found. That's pretty nice. But on to day 3, on to bigger and better things, perchance. I guess we need... I don't know. Do we need a workshop to repair the lever? Probably. Do we need to reach the antechamber still? Absolutely. What else do we need? We may never know, sadly. I think a hallway here gives us 2 rooms to potentially navigate to. So I'm happy to start with that. Here's a lie. That's a lying note. We figured that out last time. The parlor, could be good. The nook could give us a key. Actually, these are all basically the same room that lead us north, and then it depends whether we want a key, coins, or a chance at gems, assuming we can solve the puzzle. Keys are helpful, so let's take the nook. All right, looking good. Hope everybody's having a great day, by the way. I know I am. Absolutely. As always. Well, not really, but hey. Okay, what can we do north of here? The West Wing Hall, the Den, which gives us a gem, or the chapel, where we lose money. I don't even think we have money yet, but let's go to the Den. We're just going to pick up. We picked up a key. We're going to pick up a gem. We're going to see what we see. I think that's the good news here. Where does this go? This goes that way, so it'll hook up to the hallway. Or we could choose the utility closet. That's true. Either way, the north door of the hallway gets cut off, no matter the choice. So might as well pick the utility closet, in my opinion. That's what I would say. All right, in case we find the dark room or the gymnasium again, this will be nice to have all set up. So what did we do? We did purple. Oh, I think I did it wrong. All right, let's do perfect. Okay, and then let's see. Blue. We can only have 1 blue at a time, is what I'm learning. Okay, I screwed this up royally. We need to. Okay, you can't be blue. Okay, well, I guess we could just do it like this then. I thought I was screwing it up. I still may be. There we fudge. We'll do it when we have time, if we get to the dark room and stuff. I don't know what's wrong with me. Hey. What's this? The trunk is locked. Use a key. Where's our sledgehammer? You know what I'm saying? That being said, it's our only key. Is this door locked? No. Okay, a bedroom, a guest bedroom, or commissary. Let's choose the bedroom, because that leads somewhere else. Let's use our key. See what we get in this trunk. Hopefully 1,000 keys. There were 3 gems. I'm not going to say great find, but it was a fine find. So that's the good news there. The bedroom gives us our 2 steps back, basically. Hey, some coins. It's nice to see. Here's the finger. No chess pieces in that cabinet. No chess pieces at all. Just kidding. Here's a pawn. Okay. The billiard room. Hey, that has a puzzle in it. We figured that out last time. The lavatory is a dead end. And security. View inventory of all items currently in the house. Right. And that unlocks the security stuff. Gem requirement. Let's take the billiard room. We know the security room's good. Let's see where the puzzle is on this thing. There's billiards. There's cues. There's another one. We got numbers. Somebody was drinking a refreshment. Oh, there's a whole bar, actually. Any stuff we can loot behind? No, as far as I see. Sadly. Okay, some more glasses and bottles, etc. Good for you. All right, I think the one note... Wait, where did it come from? Oh, yeah, so we can go that way. The one note did mention darts. Okay, plus, minus, multiply, and of course, divide. Okay, so the 19 is lit up. So 19 7. Nope. 19 and 3. All right. Well, we can add a number or minus a number. So let's try that. 19 plus, well, 19 equals 19. We figured that out. Do we have to subtract these two? 7 minus 3. That's 4. That didn't work. Okay. Maybe we add them initially, right? So 10. Okay, now there's different colors. 20. We can't add them because there's no number bigger than 20 on a dartboard. I was about to call it a chalkboard. And technically there's chalkboards to the left and right, so I'll forgive myself. So let's minus them, right? 17. I assume that's correct. So 13 is always a good time. All right, things are lighting up. 10 plus. Okay, if the blue is plus, and honestly, this kind of looked like a minus sign, right? When the 3 was yellow, kind of looked like a minus. So say that's multiply, given the factors spelled out there. So 2 plus times 10, 20, right? Oh, fudge. What's the order of operations here is my question, you know what I'm saying? I guess maybe go, for, in, out, etc. So 10 minus 4, 6 times 3 is 18, right? Everybody loves math. Oh, it worked. Oh, we got a key card. Or let's see what it is. Looks like a key card. Yeah. Electronic key card opens electronically powered security doors, which we've never found. But if we do, we got a key card. So that was nice to see. All right. Spare room, pantry, drawing room. Drawing room gives us left and a right, which is nice. Let's take it. It did cost us a gem to draft, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. We have a nice note. Is there anything in the drawing room typically? No, I guess. Okay. Lots of umbrella people. Happy to see them here. All right, the West Wing Hall, or the pantries. Oh, the garage gives 3 keys. Don't mind if I do. Keys are sometimes the bane of our existence, and we've never seen the garage. Oh, here they are. I was looking at the propane initially. What's this? Blink, blink, blink. Yeah, me too. All right, we got a toolbox. Can we take anything? Can we take a mop? All right. There is a lawnmower, some spare tires, garage door, car from Titanic, some stuff that we can't really interact with, which I think is pretty nice. The Queen of Diamonds, we saw her before. Some of this has to be grabbable. Oh, there's a note. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship, your absence must be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage, who we know is the head of house staff. The 3rd time this month. Why is that underlined? I mean, I know she's upset, but does that mean anything for us? Canonically. I don't know. Okay, we got a bit of an oil spill. Somebody should clean that up. It's hazardous for the earth, as far as I know. Okay. Can we pop the, is this like a, can we pop the trunk? I don't know how old cars work. I don't know how new cars work, frankly. I just turn them on and go. Not much of a motorhead, they say. That's no problem. Okay, we got some bottles. Can't craft this space, even though it kind of looks craftable, you know what I'm saying? But we can't, because I can't click on it. Was the garage one of the We're going to burn some steps here. The garage is one of the thingies on the breaker utility room, breaker box, right? Oh, at least we got our steps back for the bedroom. So that's good. Is this the... Yeah, okay. That means I got to buckle down and really solve this one. Okay. So I just want to start from the left. Can you all stop with the colors and all? Okay, we want this to be red. Then we go blue. Click red, click blue. We want... Okay. So we want this to be red, click blue. Got it. Red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. Just that easy. Oh, and turn the garage on. Hopefully we needed to complete that. Otherwise, I could have just clicked the garage on, perhaps. I guess I don't really know. Let's see what happens. Okay, back to the garage. Maybe we can power that intercom or whatever that thing was. Maybe we could talk to Christoph, ask him to pull the car around, even though the car is there. So that's probably not going to work out. Which way do we go? Okay. Probably this way with the car. All right. Oh, green light. It was a red light before. Ooh, we got the door to open. How excellent. Happy to see it. All right, let's hop in the driver's seat and leave. Just kidding. That being said, okay, I guess we'll take a nice stroll. Oh, there's a ladder. West path, the grounds. Can we climb this? No. Good. Didn't want to anyway. So we're not on the map. We're out of the everything. There's a walking path. There's a driving path. Take a look down here. This gate. Is this the same gate we... No, there was a similar gate, but it was in front, right? So obviously they just have matching gates. I don't see anything out there on the road. And not too much on the grass neither, frankly. Which is great. Okay, let's take a walk on the walk. You got a whole tree root here. That's dangerous. Look, this is shattering the... Anyway. Alright. Did we draft that room? I don't know. We'll see. Alright, we got a rock. Ooh, there's a bridge here. Watch your balance. That's what I would say. Alright. We're having a good time exploring the outside. We're breaking all the rules, I think. Hey, there's that gate. We saw that in the beginning of the previous video. A latch. Let's see here. Alright, gate opened. Do you know what that means? Not really. I don't know. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Lovely. So we can go in from the side? I don't know. We'll have to see how a new run can start through the gate. We have the bridge to locate. Here it is. That was easy. Another bird bath, I see. And would you believe it or not, a door is here as well. So I'm happy to see that. Or maybe, I guess. I don't know. Those gems? No, those are leaves. In case you were curious. Alright. Okay, we're drafting. Oh, these are different. Root cellar. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today. The hovel. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. Interesting. And the shelter. Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. So what are the negative effects? The coins from the chapel. The dark room. You can't see what you're drafting. Which we didn't run into last time because we were locked at all the darkroom drafts. The lavatory is just a dead end. Shelter sounds good, right? And let's see if there's anything in here. I don't know. Alright, we'll take the stairs. In case there's a nuclear reaction, we can hide here. Can we go down? Oh yeah, we can go this side. Any cool stuff to locate? Some oil, some propane. 3 beds. Seems well stocked. A water cooler. Nice painting of the Earth before nuclear radiation. So I'm happy to see that. There's a time lock safe. The cursor does change. Can we... Do we have to like physically... Nope, nothing's happening with that. Good. There's a computer. I'm sure we can fiddle with that. Oh, here's a note. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network frame. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the three of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Shelter. Do you think shelter is the password for the thingy? It begins with an S. They capitalized it here for some reason. I'm writing it down in my notebook. Can you hear my pen on the notebook? Yes. Based on the mic tracking, you can. You're welcome for the realistic sounds, vitamins, and canned water. No thanks. Can we climb up here and climb out the vent? No, doesn't look like it. All right. And let's see what this has to say. Welcome to the Mount Holly Bomb Shelter. Thanks. Time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. Set unlock date. Do we need to know today's date? Because I don't know. Or can you just set it for, oh no, for 4 hours? Must be at least. I'm going to have to do some reconnaissance because I don't really understand. Well, I understand. I just don't know anything. Sadly. All right, radiation monitor. A measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. It seems helpful. Current level, probably pretty low. We don't have a laboratory. We don't have much. 0.11. Log into network. Hey, we can test the... Let's see. Shelter. No. Oh. Forget me, I guess. Jeez. Bomb shelter. I mean, I guess it would be a little silly to make that the password since it literally says shelter on the screen. Well, what's this say? Oh, I was trying to read. Oh, it was just little lines there. All right. We'll exit that. We got to pay attention to the day and time, but also 1 hour in the future. Does time pass when we go, when steps pass? We're going to have to see. We're really going to have to see. That being said, we got to get out of here, I assume. And continue with the good old... The house. We've been out of the house for like 10 minutes. I didn't know you could leave the house. Or did I? I don't know. Let's... Where were we? The garage, right? Let's get back in here. We used a few steps. Sorry about that, everybody. Come back in the drawing room. We're still trying to make it to... We got to find a workshop, maybe. We got to find the antechamber. This is a terrible selection. Let's redraw it. I mean, it wasn't that bad. But still. The boudoir lets us go up. The kitchen sells food, but costs a gem. We'll take the boudoir. What rooms do we go? The den. The den has the time, but how do we know when an hour passes? And the date is important as well. But we'll just have to see. Okay, this thing had some coins here. Or no, this was where the safe was, right? Yeah. Oh, there's the safe in the picture. Excellent. Okay. We're heading north, potentially. There's the security. I guess it's good to access that, right? Because then we can unlock the... Well, we do have that security key card. Do these change? Till further notice. No. Keycard access. Shelter. sheltered, I don't know. Security, and in the laboratory. Well, we'll see what we can see. Any new notes here? Unless written by hand. They got us good with that one, didn't they? Alright. Let's just make sure it's, not the right password for this one neither. Yep, okay. Well, I wrote that in pen ink, so I'm really unhappy with the fact that it's wrong. But that's alright. Nothing in the estate currently. Keycard system, we can set the level to low. And if things lose power, then everything will be unlocked. So that's the safest and the best for our exploration efforts. Did these change? Looks the same. The 2 vaults, the jewelry room, the spare room. Not much else to see. Oh, it's already a security door. Should have looked at that first, maybe. We can use the card we have, but sure, why not? Okay, any special picks? Guest bedroom, bit of a dead end. Commissary. The passageway, which has 4 doors, but costs 2 gems that we don't have. I'll take the commissary. Do these green lights mean anything? 1 light, 2 light, 1 light? I don't know if I noticed those before. No, they were just on that window. Huh. We'll see what happens. Have we been in the commissary before? I don't think so, actually. Oh, there's an arcade game. Doesn't appear to be functional. What is it? Around the World in 80 Days? Diaga blocks. Alright, Minecraft. Sounds great. Pretty sure this is where you get cigarettes from. I don't need cigarettes at the moment. Maybe later. Alright, we got a red note. Oh, we got some stuff. Let's see. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience, but that's a lie. Because it's a red typed note. So why even put it there? And that's the same notice it appears to be from the good old security room. Also, this is scribbled out. So I'm not happy with that. There's a with and a without. With cigarette pilot, without plants. Yeah, I obviously know what that means. So I'll just back away slowly. Oh, what's this? Annual Maids Day sale, 2 days only. All items up to 50% off. All staff welcome day 20 and 21. Mount Holly Commissary. Well, we're on day 3, so where's our sale? You know what I'm saying? Just kidding. We can get 1 gem for $3. We can get a salt shaker for 5, a shovel for 6, a key for 10. I guess we could save up or we get a gem. I don't know what how would a salt shaker help us? I'm not certain. I'll just be honest. Okay. Well, can we draft? Gotta use a key. Luckily, we have 100 keys from the garage. And we're going north here, so we want it to keep going. Coat, check 1 item and retrieve it on another day. Seems helpful. Secret passage. What are we? We're on rank 5, so this will be rank 6. The dining room does lead to rank 7. We're not that low on steps, but a dining room wouldn't go amiss. And the other 2 basically, well, the secret passage doesn't dead end because it has it kind of looks like the same way the antechamber is locked. I'm really curious to see if we could use the secret passage to get to the antechamber. But I guess we need the lever or whatever. So let's do dining room since there's additional doors off the dining room. Nothing to find in here just yet. Can we head north? Okay, no key, so that's pretty cool. Ouch. None of these are directly north. So I'm a little upset to report that. We'll have to take the parlor and do a parlor trick. Hey, the coin purse is here. That could be helpful. Potentially. Alright. We're going to grab this. We're going to do the puzzle. There's at least one lie and at least one truth. Here we go. Hey, there's Mrs. Potts. And some other stuff. Alright. You are in the parlor. That's true. This box is empty. Not sure. The blue box is true. That's true. That's true. So this must be a lie. So the box has stuff. There we go. It's just that simple. What if it was wrong though? That'd be funny. I mean, you can get it wrong. That's fine. But if I was acting all confident and then it was wrong, that'd be funny. To me. I was afraid of that, but we got to do what we got to do. All right, we're looking to point north. The West Wing Hall gets us north and south. So does the chapel. Actually, all three have the same door layout. But we either got to pay a gem, don't pay a gem, or lose money. So I'll go with don't pay a gem, don't lose money, right? Okay, we're in the West Wing Hall. Anything cool in here? West Wing Hall be closed no further notice. Refrain from drafting. Whoops. Sorry about that, everybody. This would basically be a dead end, but it doesn't have to be. Let's see if we can get anything useful. A storeroom gets us one more of each item. Or closet gets us 2 items. Could be real items though, like the compass or the something else. I was going to say coin purse, but we already have it. I'm going to pick storeroom. Sometimes running out of gems and keys is very sad. There's the coin. Also, I don't know if we've been in the storeroom at all. There's the key. Actually, I think we have. This looks familiar. And the gem. Okay, we got everything. There's the drawing of the bird that's in our tent. We discovered that recently. Spoiler alert. And there we go. That's the storeroom. Thanks for all the fish. All right, a couple radiators. Some of these walls confuse me sometimes. Yikes. I was hoping we didn't need a key there, but we did get one from the storeroom. So I suppose I'll have to take it. All right, pantry gets us coins. The corridor. We could try to approach the antechamber from the western side, but again, that might not matter without the lever. The patio spreads gems in each green room. We don't have any other green rooms because I am awful at picking those, I guess. Pantry. Pantry gives us our, puts us right next to the antechamber diagonally. So I'm going to say let's do that. This is also rank 8. So the dinner is now served in the good old dining room. Plus we got 2 steps from the apple. And I think we got interest on those coins. Now we have 9. That's pretty good. Where am I? Oh yeah, we're going to the dining room. We're going to eat the whatever. Looks like fruit cake today. Lovely. Country stew pie. Plus 10 steps if we have a boiler room. Didn't know we could have a boiler room. I'll have the pie. Thank you very muchly. All right, we're at 22. We're at 42 steps. So that's pretty nice. We could check the commissary. We have the 9 cents. I kind of want to buy the salt shaker and see what it does. Just like Andre 3000 once said, shake it like a salt shaker. So we're going to try that. Whenever you eat food and gain steps, gain an extra step. Well, I wish we had that before we ate the apple and the pie stew and the, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it's good to know that what it does and that it exists. If I knew that's what it was, I would have bought the shovel. Even though I don't think we have any green rooms to dig in that I know of. But hey. All right, let's go back to the pantry and see what we can draft from there. We have 30-something steps, so that's lovely to see. Here's the pantry. Okay, son of a... All right, this key usage is starting to get out of control. All right, the chapel, the kitchen goes up. The passageway costs 2 gems, but it could go either way for the antechamber. I kind of want to try to go either way, especially if one of those ways is going to be locked. We have no keys at the moment. We're running out of gems. This looks like the back alley of somewhere. Let's think about that for a minute. Double check we don't have any other resources. Okay, I don't think so. Alright, here we are. Somewhere. Okay, that way's locked. That makes sense. This way, what is this stuff? Doesn't look real. It's there for flavor, so that's fine. Okay, this door goes north. It's locked. Can't be too surprised. This door goes east. It's locked. If you didn't know. Okay, so we're going to have to backtrack slightly to security. And hopefully this door isn't locked. Oh yeah, we went through the one card reader door. We gotta find a key. We gotta buy a key. We have to craft a key. I don't think you can do that. But you know what I'm saying. We gotta get a key. It's the key to our victory. Here's security, or as I like to call it, secure a key, right? Am I right? It's locked. That's sad. Well, there are 2 open doors at the entrance hall. I guess, you know what? I guess we didn't really do anything there, did we? Can we make it to the entrance hall and back? I'm not going to do the math. That would be, my guess is, disheartening. But anything can happen. Where are we? Anything can happen. So let's go to the good old entrance hall. Actually, could I have left the garage and walked around front? I mean, now that we went 3 rooms further, probably not, you know, the best. But maybe that would have worked out better if I just thought of it sooner. Maybe next time. All right, we have 24. Let's find a dead end with a key. You know what I'm saying? Another storeroom would go really well. Closet may just be our ticket to success. There's a gem and the shovel, believe it or not. Looks like it could be useful for digging. Okay, I don't remember seeing any dirt spots. Does the garage have dirt? That doesn't really make sense. But anyway. Alright. Up here, we need a key or a path to a key. Chapel. The spare room would let us pick another room. Hopefully it's not locked on the other side, otherwise I'll cry. Again. Okay. Painting. Oh, thank God. Corridor to nowhere. The courtyard costs a gem, but we got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Plus we have the shovel, so there may be dirt. Oh, plus we have the sledgehammer. Could use that earlier, I think. Oh, there's some dirt. Let's see what we get. Hopefully 10 keys. There's a turnip that we salted. We salted a turnip for 7 steps. I'm not upset, but it could have been something a lot better. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so we only have 1 new door we can activate. Double check there's no other dirt. Is this something we can open? No, you can see right through it, in fact. Okay, let's see what this door provides. Hopefully something with a key. Okay, the dark room, the wine cellar, which gives gems and a dead end. The observatory would, let's see, probably should have written down what all those constellations did. We'd have 2 stars. The 1 gave us coins, the 2 gave us what? I don't think it was a key. The key was like 7 or 8. So let's go dark room. Didn't fizzle out, so that's lucky. Or maybe it's scripted. I don't really know. There's a gem here. Same note about misses. Okay, this could be a dead end. Let's burn a dead end room real quick. You know what I'm saying? Guest bedroom plus 10 steps. And we don't even have to enter it, though I do see a gem, so I will enter it. Or, oh, we did have to enter it for the steps, huh? Anyway. Okay, this is the note about the billiard room. Happy to see that. There's no additional items as far as I'm able to tell. Okay, so we can go up. Hopefully it's not locked. If it is, I'll cry. Again. Okay. The rumpus room. Plus 8 cents. We could go to the rumpus room and then buy a key in the commissary. But also, the boiler room is a power source. But for what? But also, the workshop exists. But we don't have the lever half. I'm going all in on the rumpus room. I'm glad we have the gem to rumpus around a little bit here. Okay, let's see. We haven't been here. There's checkers, there's backgammon, and there's blocks, and some other stuff. That's the good news. There's a Alzara fortune teller. Insert coin. I mean, we could. Where's the other 8 coins, though? I was promised 8. Oh, here we go. Plus we have the coin purse, so we actually gain like 10. Yeah, or 11. 10 or 11. That was good. Record player we can't touch. Water. Okay. Looking good. We already have the shovel, so we don't have to buy one of those. The bishop's in the rumpus room. And everybody's excited. Let's do this. 1 fortune, please. Oh.
And as it was foretold,
All right. That was not expected.
awakened at the sound of the dropping coin,
This guy seems pretty intense.
face to face with the great Alzara.
Mm-hmm.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
That would be immensely helpful.
The image is becoming clear.
All right. We're looking at a map. Wait, we're not in a house? Is that even the same house?
Standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something
That's all the house stuff. In the beach? On the beach?
he was told he would not find.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
I see a
Black cat.
to a red flag.
There's some symbolism there. Probably.
I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir.
This for 1 coin, this guy's giving me quite the story. That's pretty good.
Marked by
A rogue moon,
a door that is
always
always locked,
locked,
has no key.
has no key. Hate that.
It is the door you have been searching for yet will not find.
Okay.
A lost room beyond the dark water.
The dark waters, the aquarium? We tried that already, pal.
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay, so we could, if we see him tomorrow, we could give him another coin. Well, thanks. Anybody know what any of that means? I sure don't. All right, well, let's see if this is locked. Any other stuff? There's an umbrella. I think that existential adventure was the best we were going to get out of the rumpus room. But that was quite the intriguing vision. 1, 2, 3. The kitchen could lead to a, we still have the rooms on this side. So the kitchen could be okay, or we could burn the lavatory here. Or we could do the bunk room, which 2 bedrooms doesn't matter because we don't have the nursery, was it? Maybe it could affect other things, I don't really know. But spend a gem for the kitchen, I'm not really into all that. So I'm going to pick the laboratory. I know how to talk. Lavatory. Hey, there's stuff. Oh, cow, look at that. What's this? Okay. Oh. Oh. Hold on. All right, we got, so that's the entrance hall at the bottom, right? So we're looking at column 4 from the right, and then up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up 6 rows. X marks the spot. You know what that means. Me neither. But it's good to know. Oh, and we're sheltered per the bottom right corner. So what does that mean? Maybe that's why we found the stuff. I don't think the lavatory had that much stuff in it before. Or anything, maybe. We'll see how it goes. By the way, so 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we got to dig here, or I don't know, X marks the spot. Kind of, sounds like digging to me, but we got to be here in some fashion, and we have no real way to get there at the moment. So that's sad. That being said, time to go back somewhere. Okay, so the plan is, well, we got a key from the lavatory, so I'm pleased by that development. We have 19 cents. I would still spend another 10 cents at the good old commissary to purchase another key, right? That's locked. Well, okay, this game, I mean, it really lets you explore and find stuff out and, think. So I really like thinking sometimes. But, we're having a good time. That's the garage. I could have tested the garage save step path, I suppose, but we didn't do it. That's fine. Security leads us to the commissary. Perfect. 1 key, please. And we own the shovel. So there's that. Oh, we could do it again if we had 1 more cent. Good to know. All right. Yep, we're headed back to the passageway that has 2 locked doors. So we may be able to look at the antechamber walls again. I don't know if we'll be able to open them, but we can look at the walls, certainly. Let's make sure. Okay, so it's the one we're looking at and the one to our left. Perfect. Let's use a key here. Hopefully we pull a good room. The weight room. Lose half your steps. Do we still have the shelter protection? Because that'd be nice to... The weight room does look at the weight room has 4 doors. I'm gonna... Well, how many red rooms do we have? We have 2 drafted. So it protected us from 3. So weight room can't hurt us in this moment. Right? Okay, yeah. It just took a step. Holy cow. Somebody's stepping in the weight room. Oh, we got a security card clearance. We don't have the card, but if we lost power, that would open, is what I'm being told. The antechamber is inaccessible, period. How about this door? If it's locked, I'll cry. Son of a... Could use a key here and try to get down to the room north of the lavatory. If that's possible. We could use a key north of the passageway, but then you only have the 2 rooms, and just staring at another antechamber wall is, as you can see here, is not beneficial. I believe. Can we punch this? No. Is that a garden hose? Yeah. Alright, let's try here. Hopefully we can branch into something cooler. You know what I'm saying? Or the workshop could help. Maybe. Earn and spend coins. We're kind of fine on coins. Then again, more coins is more keys. And that could be helpful. The furnace, you're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. It sounds terrible. The workshop could be helpful. The office dead ends us. Let's go with the workshop. I don't know if that's the right choice, but I picked it. So what are you going to do, Alright, is stuff laying around again? Alright. Okay. Lever. Broken lever. Measuring tape. Not really. Oh yeah, I forgot about this completely. Stone is the letter... Oh, letter A. Alright, before we had the letter T. Now we have the letter A. Wrote those in my notebook next to the word shelter. That didn't prove useful, did it? A message read is often lost. Message is here looks bold. We'll have to simply look at that again one time. We got so much crap. Oh, you can use the key card again? I didn't even think of that. I assume. I mean, we have it, it says. Anyway, broken lever plus sledgehammer plus nothing. Okay. Shovel plus what? It's all red. All right. Salt shaker plus. It's all red. Key card. It's all red. Coin purse. I don't see that really working out. Okay. Sledgehammer. With the lever, but we tried that. The shovel here. Can't really. Okay. Well, that's green, but we need a third thing. And it's not this. Seriously, is it tape? Because there's tape all over this table. I'm just going to say it again. All right. We're going to keep exploring. What other item do you think we need? That door is locked, in case you were curious, because I know I am. Can we use the key card again? Really? Oh, perfect. These lights are up there again. What does it mean? We may never know. Archives. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. The pool adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. Well, today doesn't feel like it's going to last a lot longer, but we'll see. Observatory. We know what that does. We'll get a 2nd star. The pool. We haven't been there. We haven't been to these 2. Let's try the pool. Let's see. Maybe we can get one of those new rooms to pull up as well. We didn't find anything in the weight room, right? Is there anything in here? Some towels, a crown, a pool net, skimmer. Can't really. No. There appear to be pool rules on the other side. I don't know if we can read them. Can we go in the pool? Oh, no, not really. That's fine. I didn't want to go there anyway. All right. Drafting pool rules. The draft pool. Oh, I get it. Pool. Son of a. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds of drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. We figured that out. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day, unless otherwise stated, and no running. I think it's pretty obvious now we have to run in the pool. Yep, I'm sprinting with shift. It's working out really well. All right, well, that's locked. Son of a... Okay. How's this? Also locked. Okay, well... So both rooms off the pool are locked. The northern passageway door is locked. And the workshop southern door is locked. Suddenly, I guess I should have taken that 10th coin from somewhere. Oh, permanent additions, Westgate Path. That's good. Allows you to access the outer room each day. Okay, where we chose the... Oh yeah, it's got it right there, the shelter. Good to know. Well, I think we're a little stuck. But maybe not. I'm going to check out. We don't have that many steps, but if we can get to security, we can see if we left anything behind. But if it doesn't tell us where, we're kind of stuck regardless. But it's good to know if we cleared everything out or not, right? We made it to security. We have 3 steps. Let's see if we left anything behind. View estate inventory system. No, it's all picked up. Actually, now that I think of it, since we have the key card, we should have made the more key card doors appear since we can reuse it, which I wasn't aware of at the time. But we can turn the security level high. Obviously, it won't help us right now because there's no new rooms that need keys, or no new rooms that we can draft since we need keys, etc. You know what I'm saying, though? But for the future, that's a lesson for the future. I think we learned a lesson for the future, and that's worth two in the bush, as my pastor used to say. So let's run our steps out. We did what we could, but we're calling it a day. We've pushed ourselves to the very edge. Continue our search tomorrow. However, the house might be a little bit different. Just a tiny tad different. Let's see our floor plan. Let's see our summary for the day. West-facing villa. Does that blue work? Does that term change? West wing favored? I guess it might change per day. I don't know if there's anything intentional with that. Anyway, let's see. 29 rooms, 100 steps. That's a lot of steps. 6 items, 8 new rooms. That's true. Okay. We had a good day. We discovered the west gate forever, at least. So that'll be helpful, one assumes. And we learned a little bit more about the pool rules. So I think that's a successful day. And that'll do it for blueprints for this video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. One day we may get out of this house or into it or further into it. Who knows? But that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And goodbye.